Becoming an elite baseball player is so much easier than you think. The only difference is you're doing everything wrong, and mainly you're being influenced to do it wrong. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what you should be doing and not doing in order to become the best version of yourself. Because if you're sitting here wanting a scholarship, you wanna get drafted, or simply become the best player that you can be, this video is for you. We're about to start game 2, and if you haven't checked out the game 1 video, make sure you click right here. But I'm gonna start getting warmed up, which is gonna lead us into number 1, which is doing the things that people aren't willing to do in order to become someone that other people aren't. Now look, I understand there are a couple things in your way of getting to the field early. Maybe you have school, maybe class is right up until report time. But whatever you can do, do not show up right on time. If you talk to some of the most elite players in the world, they're not showing up and just hoping that they play good. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm now an elite player, because you're about to see me throw, and let me tell you, after 2 torn labrums, my arm's shot. But I can still hit. But I simply don't understand how you expect to be good if you don't even take care of your body, whether it's before the game, during the week, or even post-game. Maybe you're asking, like, what do I need to do? It's a fair question, but 1, go to bed on time, because I can guarantee you stay up too late playing video games. On top of all of that, you're getting maybe 6 hours of sleep, hoping that it's actually gonna translate. So let's say you are working hard, you're in the gym consistently, maybe you're even gaining weight. How in the world do you expect your body to recover if you're not getting enough sleep? It's as simple as that. I might just be preaching for a second, but this is something that genuinely bothers me, because I get so many messages day after day after day. Hey Matt, how do I do this? How do I do that? How can I become the best player possible? But yet nobody's willing to actually do like the hard work. I genuinely don't understand it, because so many players in college want to say that like they want to get drafted, but yet they're going to drink at least 3 to 4 days a week, thinking that, oh, it helps me play better. I'm not kidding. I've heard that multiple times, that drinking helps somebody play better. But we'll save that for another video. But then you go to parties thinking that you're all cool because, yeah, I play baseball. I'm on the baseball team. It's doing nothing for you. Yeah, you might get some girls, whatever. I can't describe to you how dumb it is to say that you care about your baseball career, but then go ruin it off the field. Yeah, you might work really hard here, but I guarantee you, like, probably 75% of the people that I played with saying that they want to make it, don't. It doesn't matter what you do here. You can have all the potential in the world, but the minute that you step off the field and don't do a single thing to take care of your body, to take care of yourself in the classroom, or even just care about what you're doing in life, you're not going to make it at all. I don't understand it, and that's why I'm making this video, because this is the stuff that I wish that I had when I played. I basically learned how to train by myself. Now, it wasn't until I got around legitimately some of the best coaches in the entire nation that I learned what it really takes. And it's not about a new swing cue. It's not about the perfect throwing program. It's about showing up day in and day out, not on the field, but every single second of your life. If I had to go back into high school and redo everything, I would have taken the gym, practice, eating, and sleep so much more seriously than I did. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was already pretty serious. But knowing what I know now and what I'm trying to tell you, I wish I could do it again, because I would be so much better. But let's say you already have the consistency. How do you become an elite player outside of just, showing up day in and day out? Well, number 2, I think it goes without saying, but you gotta have some skill first. But with that skill, what are you still not good enough at? Because let's say we have somebody that throws really hard. At some point, even if you're throwing 99, your fastball is going to get hit. Do you still need to work on your slider? Do you still need to develop a 3rd pitch, maybe even a 4th pitch? But yeah, you're sitting here thinking like, yeah, I kind of throw hard. Like, I'm untouchable, because you're facing a JV freshman that got called up to varsity. Like, it's not special at all. So yes, dive in and take full advantage of what you already have, but you're deficient in something, I guarantee it. Everyone has a hole in their swing, everyone has a hole on the mound, but what are you gonna do about it to get better? So now that I'm warming up and about to throw, you're probably seeing me do some stretches that pretty basic. Do some arm circles, whatever works. What you didn't see is all the work that I did truly before I got to the field. This is literally just getting my heart rate up because I'm already loose. So if you want to see a full video on what a real warm-up routine looks like, just subscribe and I'll make another video about it. But lastly, as I'm about to start throwing to get ready for the game, this one actually has nothing to do with preparation or really action. And it's the one thing that might even be the most overlooked part in all of baseball. I want you to sit and think about this for a second, but it's understanding that one game does not matter. You do need to try hard, I'm not saying that. But let's say I go 0 for 3 in this game. That's not gonna affect my career. That's not gonna affect my chance at a scholarship. I mean, I can't get a scholarship out here. But you get my point. If you treat every single game like a life and death situation, oh, man, I went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, no coach is ever gonna want me now. How am I gonna make the lineup? Like now I'm gonna get my scholarship taken away. What purpose does that thought serve you? Genuinely, like how in the world does that help? Now, of course, if you go like 0 for 12 on a weekend, maybe you do need to look into some things that you did wrong, but it's not gonna affect the rest of your life. So what I want you to really understand here is that there's an entire process that the elite do that the average don't. They take care of things off of the field. Sleep, nutrition, recovery, literally everything is revolved around becoming the best version of themselves. Number 2, which leads into that, it's just doing what they need to be doing, not what the others are. Even Mike Trout, he has things that he needs to work on. And I can guarantee you, he's not working on pull sideline drives. He's good at it, so why would he work on it even more? He needs to work on the skill deficiencies, and you do too. And lastly, you need to get your mind right. It's so easy to talk about, but the only way that you are going to change is if you override your brain and tell yourself how to think. You can do it. It really is that simple. You just tell yourself how to think. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that I'm probably stupid for sounding like this. Until all of a sudden, if I tell you to think about a pink elephant, you can imagine that, but you weren't before. I can tell you to think about how you're gonna run in the next game, and you can imagine that. You have complete control of your brain and your thoughts. So when you tell yourself like, man, I suck. Man, like I just can't hit to save my life. I can't throw a strike anymore. That's your fault. Not because you can't perform the action, but because you're thinking that way. And it's never going to get better until you actively try to change your situation. So if you want to become an elite player, start doing these things. Take control of your own career and get better. Seriously, you have complete control. Now, if you have any questions on what to do specifically, like the tactical day in, day out stuff, leave them down in the comments. My name's Matt Ross. Go be great today. God loves you. Oh, and make sure that you subscribe because we're posting game 2 next week.